Look here what Tim has to say. You can kind of watch it with the subtitles. That's not bad. I still have a 13 Pro Max. That's what I used to record this. So I can imagine if they start giving $1,300 for a regular 13 Pro, and I have a 13 Pro Max 1 TB, I'm pretty much I'll probably only pay maybe $300 to upgrade. But then I also lose my 1 TB. I like the color I had, but I also like the color they're gonna give away too. Oh, I'm also gonna lose a SIM card if I do it. SIM card slot, which I am not happy about at all. I actually travel quite a bit. We'll see if we can rewind it back a little bit just to see the card. Of course, shout out my opponent had to do the macchiato straight. Go ahead and cancel out here. Just hit the refresh. It should be done. Yeah, there we go. So now we can jump to... Okay, and the live is still going. Then, of course, they turned off comments, as they should. Hit the refresh one more time. There we go. So it should be right around here. This is where we fell off at. There we go. This is the card I was looking for. The final card. Try out the subtitles. Okay. So what we have is bare cooling. That Genlock thing, that's pretty cool. If I was still heavy into like filming IRL, that'll be great. The screen sizes are a little bit bigger, which is a little daunting because that might be a little too much. I do like an orange lying on the front. It probably looks better in person. So here are the cons. No SIM card slot, so when I leave out the country, it's going to be a problem to get stuff activated. I've already had this experience once. So having a physical SIM card is nice. The 3 cameras are all the same now. That's really good in terms of continuity. Vapor chamber, I don't know why they just now started to put one in there. I mean, LG and HTC had them in their phones for eons at this point. And it's one of them, though. I don't even think, yeah, both of them are probably gone now that I think about it. New chipset is going to be nice for editing and whatnot. That's going to be cool. ProRes RAW, you actually get some manual camera controls. And here's another thing that kind of, grinded my gears, as Peter Griffin said. Why now that they finally allow picture-in-picture recording? Double Take, I had to pay like $10 for that. There was another app called Double some time ago. I'm not even sure if they're still around. But the other big, I don't even care about Apple Intelligence, whatever. The thing that's actually making this compelling against conventional norms right now is the fact that they offer 2 TB. 2 TB. So you don't ever have to use the cloud unless you really want to. And then they're offering, I'm turning the closed captions back on. They're also offering $1,300 for a regular 13 Pro. So if I have a 13 Pro Max 1 TB, how much are they really offering me? Because if I go for 2 TB, okay, here's the pricing again. So $11.99 starting for 17 Pro Max. As I can get 2 TB. Only on Pro Max. Oh, $1,100 off 13 Pro. Okay, so I can pause it there. So that's it. That's the Apple event. I'll see what the offers are, and then I'll just make my assessment. But right now, I can say with some level of certainty, I think I'm good. I got the 24 Ultra. I still have a SIM card slot. I got DeX. I got stylus control. I got 3 cameras set up. I got a 100x zoom. It's not optical. It does do 10x optical, but I got a 100x space zoom, which does come in handy when you zero in on something very far away. And then, what else? I don't have a terabyte on my Android. I have 512. And I can't even upgrade my Samsung because they started to take away features. The Fold 7 is out. Yeah, if I did it, yeah, I'll lose one color for another color, both for colors I want. But it has to be, it's going to come down to price now. If I did do it, SIM card stays in Android, and then the iPhone becomes a social media machine. Seeing as Hyper has gone away and it never made it to the Android platform, I would need an iPhone regardless, or at least an iPhone with Face ID. So, yeah, it's gonna come down to the price point. That this will conclude me switching back and forth between SIM cards of stuff from iPhone to Android. So yeah, it's gonna be my 2 phones I got now, and then this program, it's gonna be Android, depending on the price this Friday. And I'll check in with y'all once this video's posted. I got a lot of editing to do. Copyright strike. I don't even care. This channel isn't doing the numbers it needs to do anyway, so I might get a copyright claim on it just because of the music they used. But yeah, this was a solid Apple event, but it wasn't it's not moving me to move forward with them. And it feels nice to finally be concluded on something and know that the prior decisions I've made up to this point were the right ones. With that being said, Tech Kids, it's been an hour and 20. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out, listening to my commentary and rant and all that. I have a new setup now, so I'll try to do more of these uploads. I still want to go over the Rossmann case that's happening. John Prosser also is getting a lawsuit from Apple because he leaked all this stuff way before it was coming out. And yeah, let me know what you're thinking. It comes below. Are you going to upgrade? Are you sticking to your guns? How important is having a physical SIM card to you? Or how important is having a physical SIM tray slot to you? Where do you rank that? Also, if you do have a phone that's eligible for this high-end resale, are you going to go for it? Because to my knowledge, Apple has now done aluminum, steel, and titanium for the phones. And the 13 series when they went with steel. That's probably why this thing didn't break when I dropped it. So, I think the 12 had steel too. I'm not sure. That one might have been aluminum. But anywho, thanks for stopping by, Tech Ed Sketch, on the next one. Bye.